Hi, my phone. Today I'm doing a fix up, but it's kind of different. So I decided to pick out, I think it's $9, but we'll double check. And I'm gonna start the fix up process up until the point that usually I'm like, I'm done. Which is after I shampoo and condition them. So basically what happens is usually I'll pick 3 dolls, I'll fix them up, and then I'll get to the drying part. So a lot of times they'll have curly hair where they have to dry naturally. I can straighten it, but they do have to sit for a little bit. And I'll be like, I'm done. So I decided to make a bucket that I can do the beginning process, and then I can just pull dolls from that bucket later on when I feel like actually fixing them up and adding them to my shelf. So I'm going to introduce you to the 9 that I'm going to be adding into the bucket today, and then either the next video you see will be me adding more dolls into the bucket because I don't want to fix them up and I just want to do the cleaning process, or it'll be me actually fixing up a few of the dolls. Probably not all 9, but I want to just add a bunch into the bucket so I have that ability to be able to, you know, start. So I'm going to introduce you to them, and then obviously I have to undress them. So we have this one. Look at her. She's a mini American Girl doll. I don't know much about these, but I did get them for like a really good price. I think I have 3 of them. I think I have her and then 2 Samanthas, but I don't think they're fully dressed. At least one of them isn't. Anyways, here she is. She has a little bow in her hair that I should probably take out as well. I'm going to keep the clothing in the bucket, so hopefully I don't lose it like the last time I fixed up dolls and took their clothing off. Okay, the bow is off. This one doesn't look like she's gonna be too like long of a process. I thought maybe she'd have a soft body, but she doesn't. Her hair feels like saran, maybe. It's whatever the 80s doll Barbies use. That's what it feels like. I feel like it's gonna be a really nice process. This one I'm pretty excited for because I had no clue that this was the doll that goes to the play set that I had. I simply just knew that I liked this doll. I think she's from the playset. Her hair is supposed to expand. I don't know if my playset works, so when this doll is fixed up, we'll be able to actually see if it works. I'm trying to get her clothes off. This is Frankie. I think I only have her dress. I don't think I have any of her other pieces. She has blue hair, yellow, and black streaks in it. She's really pretty. Again, I'm not seeing too much dirt to her, really, maybe on her face a little, but like not much. So I don't think this is gonna be a long process either. I feel like she's gonna clean up pretty nice. We have this one, which I'm a bit nervous for. She does have a decent amount of glue in her hair. She's a simple Barbie, but she has the big feet, and that means I can put her in a bathing suit. I didn't know which one I'm gonna put her in because I don't think she came with one. But anytime I find these, they're like my childhood because I had like 10 of them with the big feet, and I have a few like bathing suit outfits. I kind of want to put her in the one from the movie just so that can have an outfit on, even though it's not her, but we'll see. I'll go through my stuff. Okay. I also have Draculaura. I think quite a few Monster High in here. Is it just 3? Decent amount. Anyways, she has definitely a good amount of product in her hair, so I feel like that's gonna be needed to work. She's got, this is from like the Sweets line, right, from the second wave. She's got accessories literally still like rubber banded on her, which is crazy. I got them off. I don't know where the rest of that went. Anyways, she's really cute. Like, I actually really like this line, and I think this doll is really cute. Again, I'm not seeing too much dirt on her, so like not the biggest issue of scrubbing wise. This one, oh, I love Nananas so much. The only issue is I hate touching them because I have like texture sensitivities and their bodies feel so weird to touch. I definitely think I've gotten better, but like I heard that noise. Here she is. I do actually think I'm gonna need to scrub her. Sometimes with like Nananas, I'm kind of like worried about scrubbing them because they do have fabric bodies, but I think I'm gonna have to scrub her because she does seem a little dirty. Not all of her, but a decent amount of her. I love Nananas so much. I just wish they did not feel gross to touch. I don't know how to explain it. It's not on them. It's just the like fibers. My thing never wants to stay closed, and I want to put the clothing in it. Anyways, did I grab all of it? I think so. It's not the issue of the Nanana. It's like the fabric, and that bothers me. And I don't really hear anybody else complain about it, but I hate certain textures, and that's one of the ones that gets me. Anyways, I have this Venus. I can't remember if I have her already. I know that I have 2 of someone, and I didn't think it's her. She's so pretty. Sorry, distraction. This is from like one of the Spirit lines, right? It's possible that she's got, I can see dirt on her. It's possible that, I can't get the shoe off. I already have her. I recognize her outfit, but maybe it's just from seeing her. I know sometimes when I've gotten lots, I've gotten doubles, and I always think about selling them, but I'm like, I feel like this is such like a simple line. I feel like it's not sought after, which, like, you know, anyways. But I don't know if I have this one already. I can't remember. Okay, next we have Barbie. So I feel like I've talked about her before, but look how pretty she is. I don't really have much accessories to take off of her because she can't, oh, the necklace can't even come off. I thought maybe it could, but it cannot. I did not realize she's got holes in her neck for the necklace to stay in place. That's so funny. Okay, yeah, I don't think I can really take off her dress, or maybe I can. Okay, no, it's like strapped in. But I already have her, but I was thinking I can put her in the other version of the outfit, even though it's not that cool. I keep doing that. Do you see how irritated I was when I did that too? It's because I keep hitting it. Are you kidding me? She plays so loud. I've thought about actually taking out the batteries. Anyways, we have Hunter Huntsman. I think this is the last one that I have for him. He is wearing, I think they're Ken's shorts, if I'm not mistaken, which I don't have anything else to put him in, so I think he's just gonna have the shorts go back on. But I bought original my Hunter Huntsman that I have, and then he's got a thing around him, and then I got 2 more thrifting for like a really good price. And my hope is that they're like one day there's a background character that I've seen somebody make once a custom of, and I thought he'd be so good for it. But also there's a bunch of characters that they never made. I don't think Hunter's really the right skin tone for any of them, because like I feel like Hopper and Sparrow are both quite pale, so they'd be more of like a Dexter or maybe Alistair skin tone. But I'm pretty sure there's one background character that they used Hunter for, which is really nice. Hunter's also one of my favorite characters growing up, so I had to get more dolls of him. And then also, I don't think there were outfits. I guess technically he has a Throne coming out. Is it Throne coming? Legacy Day outfit that they never made, which would be really cool for, like, if I, you know, had money, I could pay somebody to make it. Anyways, lastly we have this doll. I don't have the skirt piece. I'm kind of interested in maybe looking up what it looks like and then seeing if I can just make a simple version of the skirt piece, because it's just a piece of fabric. But this is Equestria Girls. Oh my gosh, her shoes are on stuck. And I don't get Equestria Girls very often, which, crazy enough, I feel like that's one line that I would, oh my gosh, the shoes, these are stuck on there. I feel like there's certain doll lines that I'm like, I'm surprised I don't find more of, and here she is. Again, none of these dolls, other than I can see a little bit of dirt, I don't think are going to be too long of a like fix up, and they're not going to take too long. I did do the method of the one soap, the Scrub Daddy soap, and I think it actually worked really well, so we're going to try it on that Barbie that I said had the bad hair. But right now I have dish soap and a toothbrush, and I'm going to scrub them clean. I also have a towel, and you're going to stay here with me. Okay, we are wearing pajama pants, specifically Halloween ones. Don't judge. So I'm going to just scrub their face, and I'm usually extra careful because I don't want any like makeup to peel or like face paint to peel, so I'm extra careful, and I'm going to scrub the areas that I see a lot of the dirt, because rubber usually is the place that gets the most dirt. And don't worry, because it'll wash off if we leave a little bit on there. Sorry, Hunter, for making your head go everywhere. Not seeing too much. If I end up leaving a little bit of soap, oops, the panda went flying. If I end up leaving soap, it's okay, because I'm going to wash them like soon. He's got a little bit more on his forehead that I'd like to get. Okay. Then I do a pretty quick wash of like the rest of his body, because I'm not seeing a lot of dirt here, but I do just like to scrub it just in case. You never know. Get rid of anything that could be there. Also, hate the feeling of dish soap and baking soda, specifically the baking soda on it. It's quite annoying. I don't know. I have issues, okay? scrub the rest of him, the back side. And obviously if there was any dirt on here, I would scrub it more, but I'm not really seeing him having a lot of dirt, so good for him. He was nicely treated. Scrubbing. Okay, Hunter is done. I'm also not seeing too much peeling of his hair, which is nice. If I had one that was better than the one that I have, I would switch it out, but I don't think that I really do. Venus is next. Dip into that baking soda mixture and scrubbing her face. Again, the rubber part of their bodies is the ones that really get a lot of the dirt. So usually if I find any dirt, it's on their face. Or if the dolls have like rubber legs, it'll usually be on their rubber legs. But I do like to, again, scrub the rest of their body just in case. You never know. There could be some gross dirt hiding. And usually when I give them their bath, or I wash their hair, I do usually wash their body a little too with like extra soap. But I'm sorry if it looks like I'm pulling your hair, because I am. Okay, next, Draculaura. I see a little bit of dirt, okay? And I'm extra careful around the eyes because I've heard people have issues with like peeling, and I really don't want to ruin my doll. So I am, maybe not peeling, but like rubbing off and stuff, you know? Scratching. I feel like I hear it a lot with Bratz, but I've heard it with Monster High too. And I did have a Frankie who came in with like a lip chip, and I did scrub her and I did lip chip even more. So keep that in mind. Scrubbing any dirt away from you. After I am done washing them, then I'm going to brush their hair and use some water usually. I sometimes have a detangler, but I don't have that today. I just have water, which if you want to make a detangler, I don't have any recommendations. I was going to say put conditioner, but then I was like, I don't know if that's actually correct, so I probably shouldn't give that advice. But I'm going to be washing it out, so I think it's fine. This one has rubber legs, and I can feel the dirt on them, so I'm going to scrub those a little bit more than what I was scrubbing some of the other dolls, but I can definitely feel a little bit of like dirt on them. Boop. Scrubbing. We are 3 down, by the way. I've done 3 of them so far. Exciting. Now 4. Right, so I have 5 more, I think is the correct math. Okay, she doesn't have a lot to really go off of, but we do have some mechanical features that I want to be extra careful, especially when I wash her hair. Again, I've had one of these dolls before that I've done, but I just want to be extra careful, especially because it's so close to her hair. So I'll be extra careful with her. Frankie, I saw a little bit of dirt on you, but not like a lot, so that's good. Scrub-a-dub-dub. This doll's so pretty. I love the blue. I wish more like doll lines did like obnoxious color lip glosses, because I think, or lip colors, because it's so pretty. And I say obnoxious when I mean like, sorry, I got distracted. I mean like when I say obnoxious colors, I mean like bold colors, like bright colors that we don't typically see in dolls. Okay, 3 more to go. We got my Equestria girls, which I'm not seeing too much dirt, but I am seeing a little on her face. I'll be scrubbing. Obviously want to get other parts of her body just in case. I'll also pay attention to like spots that I know as a kid that I would touch a lot, like hands. I just dropped her, stuff like that. When I sat down, because I got distracted, so I got up, I hit my leg and it still hurts. Okay. The little tiny American Girl doll, she's so pretty. I cannot wait to give this to My American Girl doll. I don't know if I'm gonna give this to Kabi or my original. I feel like it only makes sense to give it to my original, but we'll see. Okay, last one is this one, which sometimes I don't wash, but like sometimes I won't scrub them with soap, but she's got some marks on her that might just need, what's it called? Like a spot treatment or something, like the Tide stick. I don't know. I can just see some little marks. I don't have clothing for her, so she is going to be living in her undergarments. Her socks just look a little bit less white than what I feel like they are supposed to be. So, but it's not gonna bother me too much. Okay, I think that's gonna be good. There's not really a way to wipe them, so just, okay. Next, it's time to brush their hair. I have the water that I was talking about. I put it in my e.l.f. Mist, whatever this is called. But it is water. I got all the stuff out. I squirted all of that out. So now it's time to wash their, or brush their hair. If they have ponytails, obviously I'll be taking it out. And sometimes maybe taking out the accessories, which I didn't think about doing that. Let's begin. And where's my brush? Please. After I do this, I will be washing their hair with shampoo and conditioner. If you're curious about what kind, I got it from the dollar store. So it's nothing special, and I just think that washing it with them works pretty well. I don't have issues, which is nice. Oh, look at her hair. This brush I got because, listen, I went on a trip. Sorry, we're gonna talk as I brush because I can. So I went on a trip with my family, and I left my brush in the bathroom and somebody was taking a shower, so I used my dad's. He's had it since he was like, the rubber bands I think are dry rotting because I swear that was the easiest cut I've ever done. Anyways, and so I used my father's. And if you, little insight to how I got my original brush is also my dad's. That he brought on a trip, and then I was like, this is the only brush that I will use, and then I refused to brush my hair anyways, and he was like, she's not taking that brush. And then I said, well, I really like the brush because I can never brush my hair when it's wet, okay? Like, it does not work. I do have a brush that I use in the shower, but like once I'm out of the shower and there's not water dripping down my hair and conditioner in it, obviously I can't brush it. It's just not possible. I have to wait until it's completely dry. Otherwise, every time I brush it, there will be a million snarls. And his brush went so nicely through my hair. And so he went out to the store and found one. And that is how I have this brush. So I do use it on my dolls. It's really stiff. I wouldn't recommend it for yourself. But if you are like me and I'm like, yeah, this will work. But I really like it on the dolls. Look at her hair. This is the doll that's supposed to go into the machine, and then it makes her hair float up in the air. Okay, I'm trying to make sure that there are no snarls in their hair so that when I put the hot water in it, you know, nothing bad happens. And the snarls are out of her hair. Okay. Do I have anything else to say? Probably not. I'm gonna cry. Oh man, it's stuck in her hair, or in her necklace. I feel like I'm gonna get, oh my god. I swear there's not a way to turn it off. Oh, there might be. No, there's not. There is not. Anyways, what I was saying is that, no, I don't remember now. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for playing that. They're gonna be like, copyright. I'm like, it's the doll. She's doing it on her own. Beautiful. So many of these have like the really soft hair type, which I love so much. Where's the water? For the Barbie, when I do her hair, because I am going to put the one soap in it, I can't think of what it's called, but I'll put in a photo of it. And I'll put in a photo of my shampoo and conditioner so you know what I use. But I'm just going to put it in before I do any shampoo and conditioner, and then you like let it, I'm gonna let it sit like I do conditioner, and then rinse it out. But like I've seen people and they use it right away and then they rinse it out right away, so like they do it like shampoo. And listen, I let mine sit for no more than 5 minutes, I would say, and I feel like mine were really good. Like I was really surprised with the results. She doesn't have too bad, so like I'm hoping that it works, but we will see and we'll test it out. But I do not like glue in my doll's hair, so I would like them to get that out. Hunter doesn't really need his hairbrush because he's only got a little bit. We're down to 2 more. Dracula, I feel like she's not gonna be able to brush her hair, but that's okay. It's just really short. I can't get the rubber band out. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to like add a decent amount of water to her hair because there's a lot of gel. Obviously, I'm not really going to be doing much to her hair other than putting it back in this, but I would like her hair to get washed out because sometimes I'm like, maybe I won't brush my doll or wash my doll's hair because like whatever. And sometimes I regret that. Like I'm like, good thing that I washed their hair out because some of the stuff that comes out of doll's hair is insane. Just the gunky color. Somebody put their own rubber band in here and that's so sweet. And I have to cut it because I don't want it in. Boop. Okay, this one has a lot of hair, and sometimes dolls with a lot of hair takes a while to brush. So we'll come back in like 5 minutes. I feel like it's gonna take a while, but we'll see. I want you to understand that it did not take that long. I don't know if it's a brush or if it's this hair type. I know that the hair type that they use is amazing sometimes. I love whatever hair type this is. Some of my OGs have it, some of the Rainbow High dolls have it. Anyways, now it's time to go wash their hair. I will put in a photo of the shampoo, conditioner, and the soap that I use on the one Barbie, and then that'll be the end of the video. So because of that, I'm gonna let them dry, and then I'm gonna put them back in my bucket, and again, come back in a different video to do either more fix-ups or to finish up some of the fix-up processes for this doll. But I really like the idea of starting a cute little like bucket to be able to do that, so that I don't have to like feel obligated to complete a full fix-up, because sometimes that's what kind of deters me from doing like a fix-up, because I'm like, I don't have enough time to do that. So I think this is going to really help and continue my process of fixing up dolls, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm Actified. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!